This is the Cholo News Report for Tuesday 15 October 2019. In the early hours of the morning, the Kurdish-held Syrian Democratic Forces hands over control of Taka and the nearby Taka airbase in the Raqqa Governorate to the Syrian army. The United Kingdom is reviewing all arms export licenses to Turkey amid mounting concern over Ankara's cross-border military push, the Financial Times reported, citing unnamed officials. The report came after Italy, the top arms exporter to Turkey last year, joined a ban on selling weapons and ammunition to Ankara after a weekend decision by France and Germany to suspend sales, and Spain signaled it was ready to do so. European Union countries agreed earlier in the day to limit arms exports to Turkey over its offensive, prompting condemnation from Ankara, even as they stopped short of a bloc-wide embargo against the NATO ally. 14 state police officers are killed in an ambush in Aquililla. Mycocan crime scene evidence points to the involvement of the Jalisco New Generation cartel. A message left at the site suggested the attack was carried out by gunmen connected to the CHN. The Royal Swedish Academy of Sciences selects Abhijit Banerjee, Esther Duflo and Michael Kremer as laureates for this year's Nobel Prize in Economics, for their experimental approach to alleviating global poverty. A trio of researchers from Cambridge, Mass., has been awarded the Nobel Memorial Prize in Economics for their work in addressing global poverty. I think the three of us stand for hundreds of researchers who are part of a network that work on global poverty, that we created together 15 years ago, she said, also nodding to the thousands of partners in government and NGOs around the world. The Supreme Court of Spain sentences the 12 Catalan independence leaders between 9 and 13 years in prison, and disqualification from holding public office for sedition and misuse of public funds. While it proves the existence of violent outbreaks, it judges they are not sufficient to convict for rebellion. Serious things are happening. We can't stay home, Oscar Quills, a 47-year-old real estate entrepreneur told AFP news agency. Shortly after, they were announced, small knots of students' banners and flags held aloft began marching in Barcelona, heading for the squares where they gathered during the independence bid 2 years ago. Catalan nationalists have long complained that their region, which has a distinct history, dating back almost 1,000 years, sends too much money to poorer parts of Spain, as taxes are controlled by Madrid. Over the past 2 years, Mr. Puigdemont has successfully fought against extradition attempts from Belgium and Germany, where local judges rejected the Spanish claim that he had led a rebellion.